Mama of four. So we are always in a hurry trying to hit the road to get to a dance competition, and my low tire light is on. Fortunately, even the kids know that this is just a quirk with my truck. Anytime we get 11 degrees or lower, my low tire light comes on, and it'll stay on until I go and fill it up. Fortunately, I got this from Amazon. This brand is Avid Power. It comes in this little case. I have probably filled my tires, I would say close to 10 times between my RV and my truck tires just in the last year. So I have definitely gotten my use out of this. You can also go to Discount Tire and they will fill up your tires for free, but who's got time for that? I got kids to drop off and dance to get to. So, and when you're on the road, that is not easy with an RV. So that's why it's better to have your own if you can. The first thing that you need to know is what your PSI is. Everybody's going to tell you something different, so you need to just ignore what everybody says and check your door. So my door right here says front tire 65 PSI cold. Right here, back tire 80 PSI cold. So yours may be all four tires the same, mine are not. And what I already just checked the front, and those are fine. Those are at 65, and my back is at 67 and should be at 80. For me, I know this isn't a problem. It happens every time that it's cold weather, that it's like 11 degrees below. Even the kids know that. So I'm just going to go fill it up, and we're going to be on our way, especially now that we know exactly what we need to be filling it to. Okay, so this is how you do it. You come back here, and I already took my cap off right here. And you're just going to take this and you're going to put it right in here and close it quickly so you don't have that fizzing sound. Now, when I turn this on, I just click on and it's showing me that it's at 67 PSI. I know I need to get to 80. So all I do is hit the plus button up to 80, and then I'm going to hit the button to start it, and it'll stop as soon as it's done. And it's literally that simple. I can be on my way in 2 minutes. But the other thing I want to tell you is what cold means. When it says 80 PSI cold, that does not mean cold outside. That means you haven't driven your tires. So even if you drive your tires 2 miles, they're hot. So you're going to have to underdo it a little bit if you've driven your tires and then you're trying to fill it up with air. It's always best to fill your tires when they're cold, meaning you haven't driven them. It has nothing to do with the temperature outside. So here we go. And it can take a little bit of time to fill up, but usually not more than a couple minutes. So when you're filling your RV tires, I'm just going to let that go and come over here for a minute so it's not quite so loud, because it'll shut off by itself. So let's come over here to the other side where it's not as loud. When I go to fill my RV tires, I can check the side of my RV door, and that will tell me, it's also, there's a sticker on the front of my RV that will tell me exactly what my tires should be. I keep it written down in my glove box on my registration, and on my registration I keep my height, my width, and my weight, so that I know if I can fit through an unexpected tunnel or wherever I may need to go. I keep all of that written down, and I'll tell Caden, grab the registration. I just saw a tip the other day that some people will actually keep it on a sticky note on their windshield, or right on the passenger side if that bothers you being on the windshield. We keep ours in the glove box, it's totally fine. But I cannot tell you how many times I've had to fill my own tires. I've had to fill other people's tires on the side of the road. We had a story where this poor lady, and she had just gotten off work at Whole Foods, she still had her apron on. She was at a gas station, bent over, trying to get air from the gas station. Lord help us, do not get air from the gas station. It is a disaster every time. It's going to take your quarters. It's not going to take quarters. It's just a disaster every time. If you have to do it, get your own. And I could see that she was struggling. We had the RV, we had places to go, we were on vacation. But I thought, you know what, we're going to go help this lady, because that's the name of the game this summer. We have been so lucky to travel from Denver to the Outer Banks, and the only thing that happened to my truck or trailer was we locked the keys in the car once. And we were safe. We were at the RV park. We played on the playground until they came and got me unlocked. No big deal. So we wanted to pass along those good blessings to other people. So I went over and asked her and said, do you need help filling up your tire with air? And she said no. And then I said, are you sure? Because those don't work very well. And she turned around and looked at me and said, yeah, I could use your help. So I went to the car. I got this exact thing. Her tire was so flat. She was going to have to go get a new tire. But we were trying to get it so that she could at least get to the auto body shop without having to get towed. And there was no way she was going to do it with quarters. She didn't know how to check her PSI. She didn't even know how high she was filling it. So I showed her how to do all of that. And I filled her tires for her with this. And I saw her driving down the road in front of us, and she made it to the auto body shop to get a new tire. So You can use it for yourself, you can use it to help other people, but definitely make sure that you know how to fill your own tires because you never know when you're going to need to do it. See y'all later.